Alright. How many have you managed to count so far, everyone?
12.
Thank you. Alright, there's only 2 babies up at the moment, right at the front. So we are still waiting for the other 3 babies to come up, and there's still more animals that should be coming up. But while we're waiting for the others to come up, any other questions at this stage? Yes. That's good. Alright, we'll find very soon that the meerkats are going to start moving away once they've warmed up a bit. You can see some of them are no longer warming their bellies, they're starting to groom themselves. Ah, here come the other baby. Good. As I mentioned the other day, just very recently, one of the babies was separated from the group. We're very concerned. I'd just like to make sure that all 5 babies are alive and well. And there you can see at the front, one of the babies is being groomed by the older ones. It's making sure that the babies are parasite free. One watching one of the birds flying past was not a threat. The dominant female is the one who is going to decide when the meerkats are going to leave this area. If they decide to start moving off in one direction and she goes somewhere else, they will all turn around and follow her. Again, she's clearly the leader. But some of the ones here on the left who've been up for a longer time, another one coming up. Alright. Quite a few social interactions happening. And finally, the dominant female is coming up. Now she's very, very famous, this female coming up, scratching her face. She was on Africa Geographic's front page last year, the magazine, in May, I like to mention, 2007. And she's the mother of this group. She was born in 2001. She's very old. In fact, she's the oldest meerkat of this subspecies we've ever recorded. Yeah. I'm very happy to say all the babies are alive and well. All 5. Now the other day they abandoned 4 at the burrow at first, and when we left the burrow, guests were very concerned that the meerkats were leaving their babies behind, but they left someone to look after them when they went off to find the other baby who was separated after a group fight. And I see everyone's back together. This is excellent. Alright, some of them are starting to scratch for food nearby, and that scratching is disturbing them. This is normal. Even that sound will disturb them, even though it's one that they're making themselves. So the Ungulungu wild meerkat group, I'd like to just have a count now. It looks like most of them are up and about. There are 5 babies. Alright, I'm counting about 20 at the moment. Alright, I'm going to tell you now that this group actually has 21 animals in it. The last proper count we have, and it looks like it's time to go get some breakfast. Alright. Alright, thank you. Please have a look at how they are starting to move off to go get their food. And as they go along, some of them will stand up and watch for danger. We've all passed the clearance test now of the meerkats, so they will allow us to follow them now. But some of them are still warming their bellies, as you can see here. They're not quite ready to leave, it seems. Maybe some that have been up for a bit longer than the others are ready to go. But it won't be much longer before all of them go. Here we go. Last one at the back is actually the dominant female. So she's still going to decide where they're going.
One question.
Yes.
Have you ever been touched by a meerkat? Because when you're so close, it seems to be so, curious?
Yes. Alright.
Will it be possible that they come to you?
Alright, it's a very good question. As I mentioned, I like to think that the meerkats treat us like an object, like a rock or bush, because I don't know meerkat calls. There's no reason for them to come up to me. They don't get fed here, we don't touch them or anything. So they just basically tolerate us. But I have had meerkats scent mark the shoes I'm wearing. So occasionally they'll come sniff me, almost like I'm this bush over here, scent mark it, like they do to anything that they get used to over time being around them. But as you can see, the meerkats have now moved up the road there, so we're going to be able to follow them in a moment.
sehr eng.
Aber ich habe noch keinen Unterschied gesehen, wo es so kennt, dass das ist der und das ist
All right, time to